And now more from our continuing coverage of the coronavirus issue. We're joined again today by East Riding of Yorkshire Ward councillor Dave Tucker. Welcome back, Dave. Hope you're still okay, sir.
I am indeed, John.
Every day we get an update on the number of people who have sadly died from the coronavirus. And, of course, yesterday is the highest figure so far. These are figures, but they're more than actual numbers and figures, aren't they?
Yeah, John. I mean, it's absolutely heartbreaking, isn't it? I'm sure that all your listeners will agree with me. You know, you see these figures every day coming on TV, and we're saturated, but these are more than just figures. 938 families lost a son, a daughter, a wife, a husband. You know, it's heartbreaking. And a lot of these people are dying alone. And this disease is indiscriminate, as we know. We have our Prime Minister in hospital at the moment. And, you know, when I see these figures, it puts a tear in my eye, John. I'm sure it does yours.
I think the important thing to remember is that, you know, as we go more and more into this situation, and we're in this for a while now, aren't we? We must never forget that these are real people. And, in fact, it's so important for everybody listening to this around in our community to protect themselves and help each other as much as possible.
Indeed. And one of the things in South East Holderness is, and you know, Driffield and up the coast, we're very, very fortunate in some ways because we're a rural community. A lot of us are spread about in small villages, small towns. But obviously when you get in London and Birmingham and East Midlands where there's big spikes at the moment, you know, a lot of people are together and it's very, very real. And one of the things that we are protected here is sometimes we don't see it quite as much as they're seen like in London and the big cities, but we must never lose sight of the fact that, you know, if this comes into our villages, we can prepare to lose some of our loved ones, and that is very, very scary.
And then we're heading to Easter, of course, and there is a fear, isn't there, that people from all over the place might well head to rural places, towards the coast and whatever, and we do need people to be reminded constantly, only come out for your daily exercise, only do essential shopping, stay at home.
We do. And one of the things, I mean, the government's put out their guidance, and we all know, I mean, they relaxed it slightly, and they said that you can now use your car to go to a place of exercise once a day. Unfortunately, John, people are flaunting that. We saw the stories in the press over the weekend about families who come from Leeds to Withensea. I mean, that is shocking. I know down at Spurn and at Paul and nature reserves, families were descending, people going on the beach having barbecues. This is not a holiday. This is a national global pandemic where, as we've said earlier, people are dying in huge numbers. And the only way we can stop this is listen to the government's advice, which is stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives.
And the important thing, wash your hands.
Yeah, John, we've spoken about this on numerous occasions now. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. You know, if you go out the house and you go to the supermarket, so even if you're just driving your car, you're opening a gate, come in, wash your hands, because that is the quickest way and the best way of keeping yourself safe.
I know I certainly am washing my hands more. I noticed yesterday I'm washing my hands more after our conversation yesterday than ever. And it's a very, very good thing to protect yourself and to protect others, isn't it?
It is. And I was very conscious yesterday. I did some shopping for some vulnerable adults who can't actually get out at the moment. And I was in Tesco's, and I remember our conversation we had on the radio a couple of days ago, and I actually picked up a tin of beans, and I had it in my hand, and I was thinking, how many people have held this tin of beans in the last 5 days? Anyway, so I was very conscious, and as soon as I got home, hands were in the sink, a good wash, you know, I sang happy birthday to myself 3 times, and then dried them properly, just to keep myself safe.
Absolutely. Well, I know that when I got back from my essential shop this week, I washed my hands when I got in the house. I then unpacked the bag, and then I washed my hands straight again as well, because you just don't know who's, as you say, any of these items. You've no idea. I've also stopped using reusable plastic bags as well.
Yeah, I mean, reusable plastic bags, yeah, I mean, that's common sense, and it's a good idea. But I would imagine the risk on the plastic bags is quite minimal because they're stacked together. So I don't want to stop people using them if they need them. But you're absolutely right. By washing your hands as much as you do, John, you're going to keep yourself very safe.
Councillor Dave Tucker, have a safe Easter, Dave, won't you? And great to talk to you as always. And if anything comes up over the coming days, we'll be no doubt talking about it on here.
We will indeed. Hope to speak to you very soon. Thank you.